Hello friends, welcome to Akul Mac and you're watching Historic Reflection. Today is May 16th and we have selected 5 special events which have happened today. And as you know that this program or this live stream is presented by me. My name is Chandrakant and also my colleague Kanchan Verma. Our names you can see on this side written on the wall here, and we will be presenting these 5 events which have happened today. So let us continue our journey and let's move on to the first event which happened today, and that is not so long ago. It is basically during the Second World War. uh, you know this is about the Dambusters bombing raid, which actually happened today in 1943. Dambuster bombing raid. So it is very significant because the dam buster was a totally new technology in 1943. We basically, the Germany was an industrial superpower, and the war which was being fought by Germany in Europe was entirely fueled by the industrial might that Germany had. And if Ally had to defeat Germany, they had to destroy its industrial superpower. Even today, the Germany's industrial plants, etc., are located in the southern part of the country, which is in and around the Munich area. Simply because there is availability of water and natural resources which are required for industry. So there is a big river, Rhine, which flows through this region, and Germany had built several dams to produce electricity, which was powering their industries in that area. And using this industrial might, Germany was actually producing equipment which was required for the war. And therefore, it was decided that before the D-Day, which is the invasion of Europe, the Allies will have to destroy this industrial might. And bombing raids were not doing enough because Germany had the agility to rebuild, recoup whatever damage has happened in their factories, and they will start basically generating the equipment for the war. So it was decided that until and unless these dams which are producing electricity are destroyed, it's very difficult to defeat Germany. But how do you destroy a dam? Because dam is one of the big structure, and dam is a very huge wall of concrete, and to destroy that a special kind of bomb is required, because if you drop the bomb on the dam, it will have a very superficial impact, and it will not get destroyed, because dam is built to last for 100 years. So naturally the dam structure is very strong. Therefore this is a significant development as far as technology is concerned. As you can see in this picture, there is a small bomb which is bouncing on the surface of the water. So this was a special bomb which was developed and tested in the UK. However, it was dropped today for the first time, and this is a dam buster bomb. Basically what will happen is the Lancaster bomber, which was actually fitted to drop this bomb, will come at a low angle, fly very low, just skimming across the surface of the river, and drop this rotating bomb which is rotating at a very high speed. So a special cradle was put in these Lancaster bombers, and which will rotate the bomb at a certain speed. Once they are dropped, they basically bounce off. Even though there are huge bombs, at least 2 tons each, they will bounce off the surface of the water as if it is just a pebble. And the Allies had used the physics using the angular momentum to rotate this bomb, and then it will basically skim across the surface of the water, and then just near the dam it will sink in the depth of the water, and there it will explode. And if it explodes at the bottom of the dam, then it will cause maximum damage, and it will be catastrophic for the dams. Now, using this technique, the first bomb was dropped, and that destroys the dams of the great Germany. Well, people today don't talk about the damage these dams caused, because obviously this was without any warning to the civilian population living in that area. thousands and thousands of people died who were living near the bank and near the river fronts, etc., because these dams destroyed, and suddenly there was a surge of millions of tons of water flowing, because suddenly there was a catastrophic dams, and then several such dam buster bombing raids were conducted. So today it's an important day for the world, for allies and for Germany, when on May 16th, first dam busting bombing raid was done, and this is one single cause for defeating Germany during the Second World War. So this is the first incident which happened today. We will take a short break, and subsequently my colleague will join and talk about the next event. So friends, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hello, welcome to Historical Reflection, and today I'm taking you to a trip of a film which I'm sure you must have seen it, and I'm talking about Top Gun. Now, Top Gun was released on 16th of May in 1986, and that became a global craze because, you know, the lead actor of this film was Tom Cruise and Val Kilmer, and somebody who really have seen this picture can correlate by excitement, because this film became a global success, and you know that the production of the film the production cost of the film was around $15 million, but globally it earned almost around 57 million and became number one in the chart of film commercially hit at that point of time. So if we though this film earned mixed critic review, but it became globally hit, so much so that in 2015 the National Film Registry declared film as to be preserved because of its historical, cultural and aesthetic significance. So that became really very crucial film, and when we talk about the film history, especially the film which is being done by Tom Cruise. Now, when we are talking about Top Guns, you must have noticed, or if you have lived that moment, that there are many young boys who were imitating Tom Cruise for obvious reason, and this film also earned both Academy Award and National Globe Award, which is of music, and that is why this film even today many people they appreciate, and you're not tired of watching this again because it takes your breath away. So stay tuned, my colleague will be adding here another incident, so don't go anywhere else.
So welcome back, friends, and again I'm talking about the war during the Second World War. There was a need for a assault weapon, you know, because at the end of the Second World War, what was happening is that the Allies and the Germany forces, they were fighting for every foot. Street fights were going on, and in those days when you're fighting at such close quarters, you cannot have a long barrel gun because it's not convenient to carry in the street. So there was a need for a short barrel but lethal weapon, and so people realized that you know, you need lethal but short weapon. And Germans were at it first because they invented the assault rifle. However, Russians, who were the main adversary during Second World War, they did not had anything. So when we are saying adversary, we are talking about these words like we are fighting, etc. But then there is a fight going on at the battlefield. There is a fight also going on the drawing board. And I'm talking about the fight which was going on the drawing board, because I started off by telling you about the assault weapon. Therefore, we know AK, Kalashnikov, as an important weapon today. AK-47. Who doesn't know AK-47? It is simple, it is fail-proof, it is lethal, it is easy to manufacture, etc. So the man on the right is, his name is Mikhail Kalashnikov. He was from Kazakhstan, and he actually developed AK-47. Why 47? Because he started development of his weapon during the Second World War, but by the time it was released for production, it was 1947. So therefore AK was called AK-47. However, there was an American counterpart also. His name was Eugene Stoner, and he developed a very effective rifle which Americans were using Second World War, which was called M16. So essentially, when I says that there was a battle which is going on the battlefield, but there is also a battle going on in the scientific community and also on the drawing board, which is Eugene Stoner and Mikhail Kalashnikov. They were actually adversary of their era, trying to outgun each other on the drawing board by developing a better weapon. And both of these weapons are classic M16 rifle as well as AK-47. However, war ended and these inventors never met each other face to face. And that is why May 16th is such an important day, when Eugene Stoner and Mikhail Kalashnikov met for the first time in the year 1990, which is May 16th. And they actually did not meet as adversary, but as scientists, as inventors, and as innovator. So May 16th is a historic day, especially for these two gentlemen, because they developed such a remarkable weapon which actually helped win wars, not only for Russia, but also for America, because they actually both are nationalists, both were working for their own nation, and both were working on developing the best weapon for their forces. As you can see in this picture, the Stoner and Kalashnikov, they're carrying each other's weapon. That means Kalashnikov is actually in his hand, you can see M16 rifle, which is an American weapon. At the same time, Eugene Stoner is having AK-47 in his hand. So it is a gesture of friendship and also a gesture of providing respect to the feeling of innovation, feeling of invention, etc. So important day, May 16th, when these two innovators met for the first time face to face. All right, friends. So I will take a short break. My colleague Kanchan will come back and she will tell you more about the next incident which happened on May 16th. Don't go anywhere.
Hello, welcome back. And today I will be talking about City of Joy. Yes, I'm talking about Calcutta. The story goes like that, there's a clan by the name of Roy Chaudhary. This is a 500-member clan who claimed that the civil servant, before the independence, the civil servant by the name of Charnock has given three villages to their ancestor, which is a substantial land mass to their ancestor by the name of Lakshmi Kant Majumdar, and making him as the founder of Calcutta. And they were putting forward their request to the High Court. But on 16th of May 2022, the High Court has declined their claim and making it clear that there cannot be any one person who can be named as a founder of the city Calcutta or Kolkata, as we say today. Now the city has their long history, and nobody can claim as the founder, or city has no birth date as such, because in the plea itself they have many historical pitfall which eventually resulted into non-claim and of this family, which is again quite a old family living in Calcutta, which is Roy Chaudhary family, and this is how this is being by High Court has declined their claim on the Calcutta city, and they have also, the High Court has also declared that there is no birth date of this wonderful city. So stay tuned for the next edition of the news, what happened on 16th of May from Chandrakant. Just don't go anywhere else.
Hello again, friends. So, people from my generation were mesmerized by Bill Gates, and therefore, the last item on the list today is about Bill Gates. The Gen Z is mesmerized by Elon Musk. Similarly, we were mesmerized by Bill Gates because Bill Gates was the founder of Microsoft, and he became an entrepreneur at a very, very young age. He signed his first contract at the age of 14. So he had this entrepreneurial skills. Maybe he was born with it, we don't know. However, he found Microsoft and he actually became the richest man. However, there was a lawsuit filed by Netscape in the year 1998 because Netscape was a company which actually gave browser to the world. And Microsoft actually also launched their own browser, which we use today as part of Windows, called Internet Explorer. However, Netscape filed a lawsuit on Bill Gates and on Microsoft, and because of that, because of the monopoly law in the United States, the Bill Gates had to decide the split in the company, and that actually dislodged him from the richest man in the world. So this is the background of this information. So what happened today? In the year 2013, he regained his number one position as a world richest man, even after the split of the company. And so this is why it is significant, because he remained, the browser company was spinned off as a separate company, and the management had to find a new team to run the browser, which is Internet Explorer business. However, Microsoft was always part of Bill Gates' portfolio, and he became the richest man in 2013. So I told you about so many things about Bill Gates. He definitely is a visionary, because he changed the personal computing industry. Because prior to Bill Gates, it was only IBM, very expensive PCs, or the adversary of Bill Gates was the Apple computer, which was also making expensive PC. They were believing they were of the thought process of developing very good quality but expensive PC. Bill Gates changed the whole thing, and he actually brought in a computer using Microsoft, which could be afforded by the masses. So that is why Bill Gates is visionary, and therefore everybody use Microsoft today. If you see the industry today, most of the people use Windows. In fact, today Windows comes pre-loaded with your PC, whichever brand you buy. And Windows are also very good operating system. It has come a long way. It has a lot of features, etc. All this is a brainchild of Mr. Bill Gates, and therefore today, May 16th, is an important day when he actually regained his title of being the world richest man. We know that today he is not the richest man. His interests are also diversified now. He is mostly involved in philanthropic work and doing a lot of charity. He's sort of retired. He's holding his portfolio in the his share portfolio in the Microsoft. However, there are richer entities now. Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos are the richest man of the current era. So, friends, in our historic reflection, we have selected 5 important events which are related to history, business, technology, and also certain old ancient cities in India, etc. Do let us know what you feel about these incidents. If you have any comments, any suggestions, feel free to send in your comments. And friends, as always, thanks for watching. We will catch you again tomorrow with tomorrow's incidents. Bye bye.